No. Okay, Game of Thrones? No. Have you learned nothing yet? Hi, everybody. This is Scott from Sporking News Podcast. If you like what you hear here, I said that, hear. Yeah, I know. Hit the subscription button, ding the little bell. You know, YouTube doesn't help some of us smaller channels grow, so it's really up to you guys. And on to my hatred of Game of Thrones Season 8 and Season 7, Season 6. No, not Season 6, but Season 5 sucked, kind of. Anyways, so let's see. It's a little late, but back 2 days ago, so today is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But back on the 26th of November, Game of Thrones tweeted, "Winter is coming." Now, yes, that's cryptic. No one knew what the heck they meant by it, and I'm talking people just put so many things on here. It was hilarious. So some of the responses, remember this line from the show, Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, Twitter, look guys, we are still cool, right? We can still meme after what happened, right, guys? Everyone else, shame. Man, I gotta learn how to edit better, because these would be funny if you could see them. They're hilarious. A lot of memes of, like, you know, people on couches with therapists and stuff. Let's see, fire will rain. A lot of those, when winter came, but you didn't. Oh, excuse me. This one isn't for children anyways. You guys are ready to release the real Season 8? Girl, shut the F up. And that's not what that person said. You're a joke, and your career is nothing. You will never be taken seriously as an artist. I'm coming for you every day for the rest of my life, and that's on period. I don't know what the hell that person meant. Remake of Season 8 is coming. Fix it for you. Winter pulled out after Season 7. Thanks for reminding me how bad Season 8 was. Season 8 was good. Oh, man, this nobody wants you, M8, just go away. A lot of ugly memes. Winter came and ended poorly. So let's just say, for the most of the fandom, Season 8 was a bomb. Okay, and I know what they tried to tell us. Season 8 wasn't. Oh, you know, it's just a small group that didn't like it. We worked really hard on this. Me. We weren't attacking actors. We weren't attacking, you know, the key grip guy. We were attacking Dan and Dave for giving up on the show and heading for Star Wars money. Cha-ching, ching. Oh, too early, guys. So anyways, that we all wanted to know what this was about. So there was a lot of, you know, articles and people discussing, videos made, and I wanted to hold off and see what happened, because that's what they wanted. They wanted this, you know, tidal wave of people trying to figure out what is the meaning behind winter is coming. I mean, that's one of the greatest, you know, house phrases. The Starks, is there going to be a spinoff? Oh my God, that'd be great. Is it something about a House of Dragons? Oh, that's going to be awesome too. Guess what it really was? It was them trying to sell the Season 8 freaking Blu-ray, I believe. Or it wasn't even the Season 8, it was the entire show's Blu-ray. So let's see. The next day, they released News from Winterfell. Relive Game of Thrones with the complete series on Blu-ray and DVD on 12/3. You guys have no... You're living in your own ivory tower, and you don't realize how much people hated Season 8. I hated Season 7. A lot of us did. Season 5. The last real good season to me was most of Season 4. I don't know if many people realize that, but for me it was. And I'm thinking that's kind of where they really stepped away. I mean, there was earlier stuff where they stepped away from George R.R. Martin's writing, but Season 4 was kind of a dramatic one. And then I kept watching like everybody else. And then Season 8 was a spit in our face. And people, oh, it's just a show. Oh, this, oh, that. Well, guess what? That show took me into a world. When I read those books, I was transported to Westeros. Planetos, as they call it. I wanted to see everything. I wanted to read everything. So what did I do? I bought everything George R.R. Martin put out. I even bought books he edited so I can read one chapter he wrote about the Dance of Dragon or the Rogue Prince. I bought all the history books, you know, like The World of Ice and Fire, and, you know, the newest one about the Targaryens, you know, and I read through it. And even though that one was dry, but it was informative, and I love that stuff, even though he should be working on a book. I mean, seriously, man, people are like, leave George alone, leave George alone. And I was one of those people up until very recently. But George, you put a book out in 2011, and then you just keep dangling it in front of us, and it sucks. And he is my favorite writer of all time. Okay? I believe he is the legend many centuries from now. If he finishes this series, he will be remembered as the greatest high fantasy writer of all time. I truly believe that. But he is bogged down by everything else, and he seems to not want to finish it. And maybe he's a troll. I mean, he trolls people. So maybe that was his epic thing, trolling us all, putting all these stories out, and then just saying, F you guys, I ain't finishing it. I don't know. But for these people to be so out of the loop still, that we don't care anymore about Game of Thrones, okay? I'm going to cover the House of the Dragon because I have a channel, but I also can't lie. I love his stories, and this is the only way I'm going to get his stories. It's like I'm like one of those poor dogs that, no one's feeding, no one's taking care of, but he still loves you because, it's a dog. Well, that's how you guys treat us. So I don't know. Go out and buy your complete series of Game of Thrones. How many are you going to do it? Let me know in the comments below. I can tell you one thing. I ain't buying it. Screw that. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, happy Thanksgiving. And if they start calling you names, they've already lost the war. Even though if I called names, I always win. Later.